For thousands of years, people have lived from foods obtained from forest areas, uncultivated communal and village lands, and water bodies. In many countries, uncultivated foods are still crucial for vulnerable communities to survive the hunger period during the rainy season, when crops are in the field and household food supplies run short or run out.
आमच्या लागवड चालू आहे 4 महिने आम्हाला भाजीपाला शेतात काही मिळून भेटत नाही आम्ही बाहेर जंगल आहे जंगलात
At the time we transplant rice, there won't be any vegetables from the farm for 4 months. So we go to the forest outside our village to gather wild vegetables. The vegetables that are available in the market are expensive and we avoid eating them because they have been grown with chemicals. That's why we rely on wild vegetables like shevari, takra, loth and kaila that give us strength.
टाकळा या भाज्या आम्ही रानटी आणतो खातो असं जवळ जंगल आहे त्याच्यात जातो आणतो तोडून खातो बनवून.
Uncultivated foods, such as leafy greens and wild tubers and fruits, are rich in nutrients, yet their consumption has declined even among local communities due to the easy availability and aggressive promotion of cheap and unhealthy processed foods. Food policies have also contributed to an increased reliance on rice, maize, and wheat-based diets, and a narrow range of vegetables. With less diversity in our diets, anemia and malnutrition have become common. Also, new diseases such as diabetes, heart ailments, and hypertension are on the rise, undermining people's health and obliging people to take daily medicines. The destruction of natural habitats and the degradation of our food habits have led to a dramatic decline in natural resources. By neglecting the importance of uncultivated foods, we also risk losing the rich traditional knowledge on how to use these resources in a sustainable way. To ensure that we, our children, and future generations can eat healthy diets, let us learn in this video how to use, promote, and treasure these uncultivated foods. Tribal Adivasi communities in India depend greatly on plants collected from the wild and from fields that have been left fallow. These include green leafy vegetables, fruits, pods, seeds, and flowers. Many wild plants also have edible tubers or rhizomes, but some may contain toxins and need to be processed first.
हा कडू कांदा असतो त्याच्यावर प्रकार आम्ही राखाडीचं करतो कडवा निघायसाठी काढून आणल्यानंतर
The bitter tubers need to be treated with ash. Once harvested, we cut them into pieces, clean them with water, and then boil them in a pot of water on the stove. We add fine ash to it. As it boils, a foam comes off, taking away the bitterness.
किती लागेल किती नाही मग त्याला उकळी येते त्याचं पाणी वरती निघून जातं त्याचं कडवा निघून जातं.
Knowing which plant parts are edible and how to harvest them in a way that does not kill the plant is crucial. Apart from plant-based foods, nature also offers a diverse range of fish, crabs, insects, birds, and small animals that can be part of your diet. Talk with elders in your community who may still have good knowledge of uncultivated foods and document their diverse uses for future generations. Especially women have been responsible for the collection of uncultivated vegetables.
आपल्या शरीराला भक्कमपणा येतो.
Eating these wild vegetables increases the strength of our body and prevents illness. If a person is suffering from kidney stones, he is given kurdu vegetable. This helps to pass the stone through urine. Those who suffer from diarrhea are given lothi to eat. When this wild vegetable is dried using the heat of a traditional stove, it lasts for the entire year.
वर्षभर चांगले असते. कधी जुलाब लागलं तरी ती द्यायची.
अशा भाज्या चिकार आहेत आणि जी लाकडाची दुसरीची इतर भाजी आहे, ती भाजी
There are many types of mushrooms, but they must be identified correctly.
ही भाजी आहे.
Mushrooms that grow on wood and manure are poisonous and should not be eaten. This mushroom grows on the ground, has a good taste, and is not harmful.
जमीन फोडते आणि फळाफळ वाजते, त्याला सत्र येतात. ही भाजी सगळ्यात चांगली.
Most uncultivated foods are eaten fresh and are best consumed quickly after being harvested. You rarely find these foods in shops. Urban consumers are becoming more health conscious and are looking for natural foods. Adivasi women often sell these healthy foods to them at roadsides or local markets to earn some revenue. For some people, it is their main livelihood.
आम्हाला मजुरी नाही म्हणून आपले काहीतरी 2 पैशाची उत्पन्न करायची.
Here, we women do not get any waged work or jobs, so we sell wild vegetables to make ends meet. If new customers come to buy these wild vegetables, we tell them what each one is, like this is kaila or telpat, and explain how to cook them. Once they have eaten these wild vegetables, they come back and say that they were very tasty. They keep returning to buy them.
पुन्हा घेऊन गेला पुन्हा येतात त्या घ्यायला. मस्त छान भाजी लागली असं बोलतात.
Some uncultivated foods can also be dried, processed, and preserved for use over a longer period. In some places where there still is a great appreciation for uncultivated foods, you can find dozens of dried leafy green vegetables for sale in local markets. Local organizations can help you document and prepare posters, catalogs, and recipe books in local languages to describe the various traits of locally available uncultivated foods. You can also develop food calendars to indicate which food can be harvested at what time of the year. Engage local schools and discuss how they can promote uncultivated foods. For instance, you can organize exhibitions on uncultivated food plants. This builds the knowledge of school children on the identification of different uncultivated foods, how to collect them, and how to prepare them using delicious recipes. Talk with school authorities who can play a major role in discouraging children from eating unhealthy, processed foods and sugar-loaded sweets. Community radio stations can help to sensitize people about the many health benefits of uncultivated food plants. As the interest among urban consumers for uncultivated food is increasing, make sure that harvesting is done in a sustainable way. While this may pose less of a problem for plants collected from field edges, forest areas are often more vulnerable.
We only collect as many wild vegetables as we need. If we collect too many, others won't be able to get any. So we bring just enough to eat. If we harvest in excess, the plants won't grow back there.
To meet a rising demand and make uncultivated plants more widely available, some can be propagated, as Anil Harpode from the NGO Award explains.
ह्या जंगल जमिनीमध्ये बहुतेक बऱ्याच प्रकारे झाडं आढळून येतात पण काही
Various trees are found in the forest, but some rare trees require extensive efforts to collect seeds, which are then nurtured in nurseries. The saplings are planted in the forest to restore the land. To protect these areas, we encourage farmers to use living fences from plants that are both useful and have medicinal properties, such as cactus, bamboo, and henna. Additionally, crops like beans, ivy gourd, and sword beans can be grown on these fences. These vine vegetables provide farmers with extra income.
आणि त्याची लागवड करून त्याच्यापासून पण शेतकऱ्यांना 4 पैसे मिळतील असा एक उद्देश आहे.
So, what have we learned? Forest lands, uncultivated communal and village lands, and water bodies provide an important foraging area for food. Many wild food plants are highly nutritious, and many also have medicinal properties. To ensure that the knowledge on uncultivated foods is kept alive, we should not neglect them and consider them as part of our diet. To promote uncultivated foods, you can make posters, food calendars, catalogs, and recipe books in local languages. Organize events in local schools to teach children about uncultivated foods and work with school authorities to discourage unhealthy processed foods. Learn from knowledgeable people how to avoid overexploitation. Explore if some of the uncultivated food plants can be grown on barren land near villages. Uncultivated foods are a treasure. They are part of our past and they will be part of our future. As healthy societies need diverse, healthy food, we all need to celebrate, promote, and protect this richness given to us by nature.
आमच्या आईबापांनी सांगले.
Our parents taught us how to identify wild vegetables, how to harvest them, and how to prepare them. We used to collect and eat wild greens from the forest. Now we pass this knowledge on to our children, asking them to bring wild vegetables and eat them. We tell the children to eat these wild vegetables because they keep the body healthy and build strength.